Friends, and welcome back to Fiesta Friday. Our island will be sending a delegation to the 11th Annual Festival of Pacific Arts in the Solomon Islands in July. About 130 individuals will represent disciplines from the literary, performing, and visual arts. Now, joining me to tell us more about the festival and an upcoming showcase preview are KAHA chairperson, the lovely Monica Guzman, and chairperson for the literary arts component of the delegation, Mr. Peter Onedera. Thank you so much, and Hafa to both of you.
Hafa, thank you for having us.
All right, well, we're delighted to have both of you, both for what you do for our community and to be able to pass along to us, what's going on and everything. So, Monica, tell us, what is FESTPAC and how many people actually go? Because it's a huge event.
Well, actually, it is a very huge event, and it happens every 4 years, and it's a traveling festival in the South Pacific where they estimate about 3,000 delegates normally attend the festival, and they expect anywhere from 20 to 25,000 people that will come into the Solomon Islands to participate. And it's been dubbed the Olympics of Arts and Culture in the Pacific. There's 27 island nations that participate, and Guam, we're just fortunate that we're able to go and participate as well and share in this celebration of culture and art. And
that is the difference between FESTPAC and the Olympics. The Olympics, of course, being a competition.
Yes.
FESTPAC truly being a celebration of not only everybody's unique cultural diverse,
the colors, the smells, the music. It's just it's really beautiful.
And the food, we can't downplay the food.
Yes. They just recently incorporated a culinary aspect to the festival, so we'll be able to try the different foods of the Pacific. Yeah.
Okay, now Peter, how important are the literary arts? Not only on Guam, obviously that's very important out here, but throughout the Pacific, and how are they celebrated?
Well, our forte as a group pretty much is storytelling, and we have a whole lot of stories to tell, but that's also the fabric of life in the Pacific, if you will, because every island nation puts together a storytelling delegation, and we're certainly one of those too. But at the same time, we're also presenting theater. One of my theatrical work will be presented there too. We're going to be presenting a fashion pageant. We're going to be involved also in the film festival that takes place there, as well as literary publications. So the Festival of Pacific Arts runs the gamut of everything from navigation to culinary to chants, music, song, dance, film. You name it, everything under the sun is going to be presented there, and it's a really wonderful experience to go to, because this is going to be my 5th FESTPAC, and every time I go it's always something new, something different, but very exciting.
Now there's something interesting, because the literary arts, most people would assume that would be putting pen to paper and documenting either your history or stories or legends like we have here on the island, but we've seen across the Pacific for cultures that do dancing, and they tell stories with their hands, or like our friends in Palau, they have storyboards, which are beautiful renditions of their stories. Are those also, is it generally the concept of storytelling?
We have a performing arts component, and that group is going to be presenting the chants, songs, music, and dance, and so forth. And of course, our aspect is a storytelling aspect: poetry, oratory, theater, of course, film, as I mentioned earlier, and of course, language plays a very important role in the Festival of Pacific Arts. So when you go there, you'll hear all these different languages from throughout Polynesia, Micronesia, and Melanesia. And it's, like I said, it's a lifetime experience that's worth attending. And I can't say enough about the merits of that festival, because of course Guam is going to be playing host in 2016, so that's why this is pretty much an exciting aspect of our involvement and our participation there.
All right, now Monica, we don't want to look too far ahead, but what does Guam have to do to prepare for the 2016
Well,
FESTPAC?
every year Guam hosts the Guam Micronesian Island Fair. And that's the Guam Visitors Bureau organizes that. And imagine the Guam Micronesian Island Fair, but 10 times bigger. And so we're going to have to plan for receiving all these delegates, housing them, feeding them, and then also developing the program of events, which is just going to be phenomenal. The Solomon Islands right now is trying to fit 190 performances over a 14-day period, and so that's going to be a real challenge. Further to what Pedro was saying, we also have a visual arts component where we will also be bringing some artists with us. Adriano Pangilinan, we've got some photos from Victor Gonzaga, and so the festival itself is traditional culture, but it also embraces the modern components of our culture and art.
All right, now we got about 30 seconds left, so tell us, both of you, as quickly as you can, what does Guam have to know about FESTPAC and its representation and how we're being presented?
Well, I think a great opportunity is on Sunday at the University of Guam Fieldhouse. The delegates, the entire delegation will be there starting at 11 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and there will be a presentation, a preview of what we will be presenting in the Solomon Islands. The visual artists will be there, our crafters will be there, films,
weavers,
and of course,
we also have weavers in our group.
So everyone will be there. And so if you want to see what we're going to do in the Solomon Islands, come to the Fieldhouse on Sunday.
All right, well, thank you so much, Monica Guzman and Peter Onedera. See you this
Stay tuned.
We'll be back after this.